This is Jeff and VP from Men, Colorado. We'll be taking you through some beginner, intermediate, and also advanced exercises to optimize that glute max function, that muscle in our back pocket that's key for low back pain and most lower quarter problems that we experience. So the first exercise here for beginners will be a wall ball squat. You want to start with your feet about hip width apart, a Swiss ball behind your back, and then lowering through the hip joint as you move into the squat motion, and then raising back up by driving from the heels. So the key with this is keeping the spine straight, chest faces straight ahead, lowering down through the hips like you're going to sit into a chair, and then driving from your heels to stand back up. So there's a little bit of backward pressure through the ball as you press into the ball, but also pressing upward towards the top. You can add weights to this, holding dumbbells in each hand, or holding one kettlebell or dumbbell with both hands at the front of your chest. Good. So for the intermediate exercise, working into a step up, and you can add a TheraBand or cable column pulley into the opposite hand, which will emphasize and increase the glute work on the left side. So as VP stands up into the step, he's going to row backwards with his arm, and then reversing back down. So it's a combined movement with the step up of bringing the arm behind your back, elbow straight, keeping the shoulder blades down and back. The other way to emphasize the step up for the hip is to make sure you use a hip hinge, bring the right foot back further from the step, and that'll emphasize more work in that glute. And standing up, and hinging back through the left hip, and rest. For our final glute exercise, we'll be using a single leg deadlift motion, also incorporating the band into the opposite hand. So you can use a piece of TheraBand, make sure it's well anchored and secured, or you can use a cable column pulley. We're going to have him hip hinge down using a deadlift movement, and as he comes up, he'll pull the arm straight back and then reverse. So palm faces ahead, pull the hand past your hip, and slowly lower back forward. Taking care to keep your back straight, prevent any rounding through the spine, and try to optimize movement at the hip joint instead. You should feel a lot of work in your glute and hamstring on this exercise, as well as in that opposite shoulder. So again, incorporate the band to optimize that function of the opposite glute. Thank you.